Oh, it is on. Hey, everybody. Or me and Freddy talking to ourselves and you sitting there, maybe.
How's everybody doing? I'm Piper Mache.
Oh, geez. You're returning to the show, Piper.
I am.
Oh, interesting.
Painted to the gods.
Oh, which god is
If
that?
anybody would like a tutorial,
Which god is that?
please ask me.
Oh, my.
Huh?
Does this boost your YouTube rating?
Yes, it does.
Oh, wow.
There are some fetishes and shit out there. Hey, Ryan, what's up? How you doing?
I want to say you look how I feel.
I'm available for parties.
Now, I did warn him that. Hello, Erica. I do want to warn everybody, if you have a trigger warning, this is a trigger warning.
If you're already watching, it's a little late.
You're going to die.
Whatever, it's fine. I know the problem.
Side effects may include seeing a bird in some people's hair.
Whatever. I'm fucking sexy as fuck. Yeah.
So welcome to episode 8.
You did not update the thing.
I didn't. I have been having a week.
My lips are crooked, or is it just my face?
No.
My lips
I'm not going to be able to get over this. Anyway, so this is episode 8, I believe.
Season 5, episode 8.
You're having the best time of your life.
Totally. It'd be better if this was weed. Not just a fake fucking cigarette. That'd be really awesome.
Oh. Stroke clown.
Because my lips are.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
That'd be this side. This side.
I gotta be careful because Ryan is pretty sneaky with the screen caps.
The screen caps? Yeah, I know.
And then after the show, I see them and I'm like, did I do that? Ooh.
Anybody want to stroke this clown? Come on! I know somebody out there is gonna have a fetish. My nose itches.
That's that. With your cigarette, you gonna put it back in your mouth? Ooh.
It's all wet.
There's some kindergartners that would agree with you that boogers are nice and salty.
It's fine. You know, I'll use a key instead. Is that?
Oh yeah, way more bacteria in your nose. Yay.
That's fine. That's what the hair is there for. Yes, this week has totally felt like it's dragging. Oh my god, and it's only Wednesday. And it's a short week for me too. I was off on Monday.
Well, it's a short week for me too. I'm off. Well, not really. Kind of off.
Tomorrow is Friday. Fall break.
Yeah, but we don't. The employees don't really get the break. The students do.
Lame. So yeah.
What'd you do this weekend?
Oh my god. So I went on vacation for the first time in like forever. That didn't involve things being like.
You gotta do like you did this morning. What was the first thing you said to me this morning? It doesn't matter what I had said to you. What you said.
I have no idea. What did I say to you this morning? No idea. I know that was this morning. That was like you expect to remember this morning. I don't remember an hour ago, much less this morning. Like I don't.
Oh boy.
Yes, Felicia is drinking Reds.
Yes, because I can't drink beer, and I've had one bit of a week where another emotional type deal has happened. We lost a good Samaritan and supporter of the drag community, Gotti. Rest in peace, Naomi.
No more, universe. No more. I'm over it.
I mean, he wasn't like my bestie, but whenever I saw him, it was like
he always had a kind word for everybody. That was like he was always out there and out and about.
Or Felicia, you look like that. Right. So I think that's everybody's greeting to me.
Well.
Anyway, so I said what I had said,
I don't even know what you mean.
It says, it says, I could have done it, but I was out of town, on the beach, in Mexico, on vacation.
Oh, right, yes.
On the beach. And then so I put a thumbs up, and he goes, beach. And
beach!
No response after that.
Yeah.
Just beach.
I was on the beach for about 4 days. It was awesome. My girlfriend and I went down to Rocky Point, and it was amazing. Like,
you didn't stay in the touristy part.
No, actually, we had an Airbnb like condo down in Las Conchas, which is out of the like.
It's kind of like a suburb.
It's really interesting. It's like there's all these gorgeous, gigantic homes and condos that are completely abandoned.
I was going to say gigantic something else.
No, that are completely abandoned.
What?
Like, it's weird. There's all these gorgeous homes that have just been built.
Filming from
right. They've just been built and then they were just abandoned. We don't know if it was the housing boom or what. So, but we had this.
Did they have the recession like we did?
I don't know what it was. I think they were all built by like American tourists, and then when everything crashed, it was just left.
We got broken left.
Pretty much. Damn. So, but it was nice. I mean, we had the condo was great. I mean, we weren't there a whole hell of a lot because we were mostly out and about, but it was great. We could, from where we were, we could see the ocean. And all we had to do was walk across the street, and we were on the beach. It was great. We were on we weren't near Sandy Beach. We were like at the other side of the peninsula, and it was mostly like it was kind of rocky and reefy, but it was kind of cool because I don't mind like tide pools and stuff. And
like the ocean rushing up on you.
Oh, it was awesome. We were on the beach. It was Sunday.
I love the pictures though.
And I was traipsing around looking at tide pools and stuff. Man, the hermit crabs are insane. Like thousands of hermit crabs and like
did you get
pelicans. Well, I'd get some, like, because I was collecting shells and I kept looking at shells and I thought they were empty. So I grabbed one and all of a sudden they're like, hey.
And they're like,
excuse me, sir, excuse me.
I live here?
Right.
I live here.
Right. So, but I'm sitting there and then all of a sudden I look up and there's a family, there's a guy and like 3 kids in a kayak. And I look up just as they all go, whoa. And there's like 20 dolphins that are breaching like 60 feet offshore. Just going. Just
was it beautiful or what?
Oh, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And all the pelicans. Pelicans are awesome. I love watching the pelicans. We had breakfast at Lucky's Cantina the morning we left, and we were sitting there, and it was early enough. I guess a school of fish had come in, and you see these pelicans. They like go up and jackknife and dive in to get the fish. It was really kind of cool.
That's how I eat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was great. It was like.
Yes, Ryan. He was young. Sorry.
Yeah. No, not really. Only the only time I got sand down the pants was the first day we were there, because it was super, super windy, and so the waves were crazy. So we went down to the beach and we kept getting knocked around.
How do you get sand in your pants?
From the beach. I don't know if you know this, but there's sand at the beach.
I know what goes on there.
When you get thrown around, or if you happen to get knocked over by a wave and there's sand all up in there.
I don't sit long up.
You also don't go in the water. What do you do?
Look at the handsome men.
Yeah, there was pretty much nobody on our beach, which was awesome.
Oh, you had a beach?
There was like maybe a couple other people, but it was never busy.
I know you guys can't see this, but there's hair flying in my eyeball.
Yeah, well, but it was great. Like, and we brought back like 10 pounds of shrimp.
Oh my God, how delicious!
Oh yeah, and I made dinner with it Monday night.
Oh, you guys were actually in a house, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, we were in a condo. But Monday night when we got back in time for my girlfriend to go teach. So
if anybody travels with Freddy, I have learned this. We can survive on maybe, how much do we spend? Like $20 and some shopping, and make sure you have a pot and a pan and a little.
Oh yeah, we did good. We went to Oklahoma. We spent 10 days there, and we ate out maybe twice, and then like got groceries the rest of the time. And we spent maybe $50 while everybody else was spending hundreds while eating out every single day. Yeah, screw that. But yeah, that's what I did this weekend. What did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? I'm having a Freddy moment.
Okay, well, going and moving on then.
I don't remember. If Scott's probably not watching. He has a phobia of clowns.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what the problem is.
Oh, really?
This is how I always do my makeup. Look, I'm contoured. I have a beard.
Oh, just ready to place in top 10. Speaking of placing in top 10, we want to congratulate Savannah Stevens, Miss Gay, Arizona, America, for placing in the top 10 at Miss
Not just
Gay.
top 10, top 5, and not just top 5, but third alternate.
Hello!
Like,
yeah.
That's a pretty big deal. So way to go, Savannah, on that.
Yes. And we do want to give an honorable mention to Miss Barbara Seville, who we've had on the show before. And she almost made the top 10.
Almost.
And I'm not throwing shade at all because I haven't made no top nothing.
I have.
Yeah, you're like the first alternate to some
to something.
Some little pageant.
Something. But
just kidding, national pageant. Yeah.
So since Felicia has no idea what the hell she did this weekend,
I don't remember. I'll remember in the middle of your tip and I'll say it.
Probably.
Though people have told me that I'm rude for interrupting you, so I'll just sort of
so for my tip this evening, are actually going to be talking about erections and ejaculation. Yay, penises! And this is basically, again, it's you know,
they're so overrated.
So, you know, erections and ejaculation, we're talking about people with penises. This could be anybody, regardless of what you decide to do with that penis. If you use that penis, though, for things like sex, then this will more or less pertain to you. So, so there are things that can affect an erection, that can cause various forms of ED and things like that. It can not go anywhere. That's the problem.
Oh, shit.
So things like stress, depression,
seeing Donald Trump on the screen,
mental and or physical disorders like heart disease, diabetes, etc. Chronic porn watching actually can have an effect. What happens is it can desensitize men to sex and create unrealistic expectations.
Just men?
We're talking about erections and ejaculation.
Okay.
There's also a lot of times a feeling of shame or guilt that's associated with watching porn that can affect things like erections as well. Weight issues, smoking, lack of sleep or poor quality sleep, and excessive alcohol. These are all things that can go into...
What do you mean?
Whatever, you know you want to bang me.
Your outfits are effect. Oh, look at how cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh my god. I've never seen such a great compliment.
Right?
Oh my god.
You know, all these things can go into causing problems with being able to achieve and maintain an erection. There's actually things, but there are things that you can do to help kind of combat ED and things like that. Check the side effects of any medications that you have in your cabinets, including cold and allergy medications. A lot of times cold and allergy medications can have a negative effect on being able to maintain an erection.
Especially the one that's made for people with high blood pressure.
Yes. If there's if any of your medications have side effects, you know, that could be affecting your ability to hold and maintain an erection, check with your doctor and see if there's any alternatives. Because a lot of times there are, whether or not they're covered. Right. I mean, if you can avoid, you know, because Viagra, here's the thing with Viagra. Viagra doesn't help things like your sex drive. If you have no sex drive, all it does is it help with the blood flow to the penis. Otherwise,
so you're just sitting there with an erection.
Right. So you have to want to have sex in order, you know what I mean? So if there's other factors, you have to take care of that first. Keep the porn watching to a minimum, especially, you know, if you're about to like go hook up or whatever. You know, or watch it with your partner, you know, and you know, make it part of foreplay or whatever it is. If you're watching it excessively by yourself, especially right before you go hook up with somebody, that could be an issue. things like obesity is an issue, and it's actually there's studies that have been done that show that bellies that are larger than 39 inches are high in visceral fat, which leads to low testosterone, which leads to problems with erections.
Sometimes it's a problem with, because I've heard that big bellies sometimes lead to bad hearts.
Well, there's that too, but that doesn't always have a lot.
Sometimes
it can have an effect, but it's usually the low testosterone which has an effect. So you know, there's the way that you easily get out there, get active, and that's not saying that this isn't fat shaming. These are things that you could possibly do if you're noticing that if you're having issues with erections and whatnot. Quit smoking. Keep it to a minimum. Get 6 or more hours of sleep a night. They say anybody that has, if you have less than 6 hours of sleep, that's going to have an effect. Keep things interesting in the bedroom. You know, talk about your fantasies. Experiment with different kinks. Change up the routine. If you find yourself constantly, you know, okay, well, we have sex for half an hour every Tuesday.
Oh, they booked that appointment?
You know, change it up. Do things. Don't always have it in the bedroom. Do it in the living room. Do it in the shower. Whatever it is. Do it in the car. Change it up. Cock rings will actually help as well. If you can, cock rings worn correctly can help you maintain an erection. There are over-the-counter pills that can help as well. And then, of course, there's Viagra and Cialis. But again, if the sex drive's not there, then Viagra and Cialis and things like that aren't really
Can you hear us?
It looks like it's still going. I don't know. I think it's all Ryan.
Can you hear me?
Penis pumps can also help because it can help increase the blood flow as well, but you have to use it correctly.
And get ones that are type, you know, grade A.
Yeah, don't get the cheap ones. There are definitely different types of penis pumps. You want to get the better ones so you can actually see what you're doing. They usually have pressure gauges.
The cheaper ones are very uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's that too.
And give you like.
Yeah. There's also ways that you can prolong ejaculation. So say you've got the hard-on under control, but now the problem is that you're either coming too fast or you're not coming. You'd like to last longer. There are numbing creams which you can find, but
I'm surprised you put that on the list because you've told us to be careful with those.
Yes, you do. They're desensitizing creams, and the problem with them is if you put a numbing cream on yourself and do not put a condom over it, that numbing cream is going to rub off on your partner. Then nobody feels anything. And then what? Then it's boring as fuck. So, meh. It can also, because it's numb and you can't really feel much of anything, that can actually affect your erection. So it's sort of a double-edged sword there.
Don't break your penis.
Thicker condoms can also help because again, it kind of cuts down on the amount of sensitivity. So, you know, if you get thicker condoms, then the idea is you won't feel everything quite as much. So then.
That's weird. They're saying the video froze, but
it's weird.
I still see us.
Huh. I'm on YouTube. Get with the program. There's the start-stop method. So the start-stop method is basically
ignore that.
As you're going, and then what you want to do is if you feel yourself about to finish, stop for about 30 seconds or so. Change it up.
30 seconds.
Change positions. Do something different, and then
check your phone.
Once you feel like you don't fucking check your phone, and then once you've got things kind of back under control, then you can start again, and you'll be able to keep going. You can also masturbate a couple of hours before sex. However, this could also affect your ability to hold an erection. So again, use discretion with that. Because while it will...
There's not a lot of people that have quick recovery time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, if you masturbate a couple of hours before you decide to have sex, then, you know, it can help prolong it, but you have to make sure that you can get it right back up again.
Hello.
Deep breathing and relaxing your body during sex can actually help that as well. Because a lot of people, you know, you tend to breathe faster. You also tend to, a lot of people actually hold their breath during sex.
Oh.
All of these things sort of increase sensation, which, you know, so instead of breathing fast, instead of holding your breath, what you want to do is you want to breathe deeper, you want to breathe more steady and relax. If you actually move your partner on top, you actually gives you a chance to relax the muscles, change things up a little bit, let them do a little bit of the work, and that will actually prolong things and help you not ejaculate quite so fast. Different positions, change positions, because that gives your
out of my sweet
kind of gives your brain a break from things. So you give your brain a break as you're switching around. You know, of course, don't switch every 30 seconds because nobody wants to. Don't be that guy. But you know, switch around, try something different, do over here, whatever. And as you're changing, that'll give your body a second to kind of reset itself, so that you can keep going for longer.
You want to know one interesting fact? I have known Erica. I have known maybe I should say what Erica put on the screen because you won't see it later. Erica said that she's learning about penises and that she's cringing, and you got to get those penises working if you'll.
Otherwise, you'll have to go see like a urologist or.
But what I want to say is that I knew or have known some quite a few lesbians that they love women, but every once in a while they would sleep with a man. To me, in my head, that says you're bisexual. But
I know a lot of lesbians who have like one of those things. They'll get a wild hair up their ass and they'll go sleep with a guy randomly. I also know a lot of lesbians who like gay porn. Love gay porn. I know a lot of lesbians who won't watch any porn but gay porn, which I think is interesting.
Oh my God.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, something I didn't know. Like it was like when I was first learning about the gay world, and then these lesbians are like, "Hey, I'm gonna go sleep with that guy," and I'm like,
bisexual,
what?
Flexible.
I was like, wait a minute. You just spent all night hugging and kissing on this girl, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey.
Sexuality is fluid. Sometimes you're just like, hey, you know, maybe I need some dick.
I have not had the craving for vagina. Sorry. So sorry.
Well.
So, see? She said I did. It happens. We're still looking for an underwear sponsor.
Right.
KB is supposed to hook us up.
Right.
We're waiting. Now we move on to. I was about to say just the tip.
No, we already did the tip.
Wow.
Oh, speaking of the tip, real quick.
Oh yeah.
So coming up next week, and hopefully we'll get the video edited by then. I'm going to be doing a review of the new stuff that I actually just got from Tanta's. I actually got it before I went on vacation. So, but there's some stuff that I will be doing my first review for Tanta's, as well as one of the harnesses. So keep an eye out for that. And I may also be starting a new YouTube channel that will be sort of connected to everything else, but that'll be where
look at me on a spin-off.
Right. So that'll be where those videos will go, but then they'll also be shown for my Just the Tip when I have them. So there you go. So keep an eye out for that.
And I know Erica's going to say something, so I'll just say it. Okay. Yes, I will be doing beauty and makeup reviews too. Because Erica knows.
Me too. I'm going to be doing makeup reviews.
You should. We'll talk about it in the LGBTQRSTUV, black, white, Q, yellow. Yeah. Don't do that! Fuck you. No. Don't do that. That scared the shit out of me. I wasn't even looking at you. I looked up at the screen. Oh my God. We're going to have so much fun afterward because you know how we do our photos after.
I'm so pretty.
Anyway, so let's do the offbeat. Yes, officer. The drugs are mine, but I swear the guns belong to my 4-year-old.
Seems legit.
Don't you believe me? Tell me
Makes
you find that
perfect
in Florida.
I don't remember, probably.
Oh God, I felt bad for Florida. They had a little Matthew coming through and wreck the place, and Haiti and Jamaica. But it really should have destroyed Sorry. Let's get back. The British Town Council, it stopped. The meeting had stopped. After a politician accused another one of wearing intimidating trousers.
I could see that. My trousers are often intimidating.
Actually, I'm kind of jealous of these because
totally intimidating.
I was thinking,
really fucking comfortable.
I could picture you now going home and just saying, "Fuck it."
I'm just gonna stay in this
and scaring the shit out of yourself when you wake up.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. But lastly, if not least, it goes well with your tip. If a nut job is in your yard stabbing your inflatable sports mascot, maybe you shouldn't walk out in front of him and confront him.
Why? Apparently YouTube is having all sorts of issues. Everybody's freezing, but on our side it doesn't look like it's freezing.
Which is weird because when it usually is having a problem, it'll say something on screen.
Right. So I'm wondering what the hell's going on.
Like I'll see on here, it'll say like it'll flash in and out.
Right, like something will flash weird, and like down the we'll be able to see it like on YouTube. Yeah,
like this thing screams out when we're fucking it up.
Interesting.
Well,
all right then.
About.
So let's see. We have a few things to talk about in our gay, lesbian, trans, black, etc., issues.
So this is the
things.
First episode we haven't had a guest in a while.
Right. So we're actually able to like talk about stuff. That's fine. We don't always need a guest.
Yeah.
So okay. So
you do the first.
All right. So personally, I absolutely cannot understand how any woman, person of color, member of the LGBTQ community can support Trump.
Me?
I don't fucking understand it at all.
But he has that bronzer.
Man, okay, so on my Facebook, I see somebody post something about how...
What'd the headline say?
No. It was her own status. And she was like, so why is everybody all bent out of shape about what Trump said? I heard worse being on a Navy base. I'm like, so that makes it okay?
Too?
I'm like, so you're going to tell your daughter, she has 2 daughters. I'm like, so you're going to tell your daughters that when some man comes up and verbally assaults them or touches them, that it's okay because you saw worse, or it's just men and it's fine, or that's just what they do. You're going to tell your daughters that it's okay? That's the example that you're fucking... What?
Yes.
Interesting.
That would have to be real. Whoa.
Wow.
So if we did that, I would have to have somebody that's a very. Ooh, I could have him, and ooh, I know who we could bring on. Ooh, I might make it work.
Oh God. Honestly, I'll be straight up. I actually took Ty Rivera off my friends list because of some really, really transphobic bullshit that was on his page.
Oh my.
Yep. I was like, nope, I'm gone. I got rid of it. I'm like, I'm not.
So we shouldn't have him on the show.
You can if you want, but so yeah. So I was like, I saw him post some transphobic shit, and I was like, nope, I'm done. And it was like multiple things. I was like, yeah, no, we're good. Not happening. I see all these women making excuses for Trump, essentially saying that he sexually assaults women, and they, that it's okay because he's a celebrity.
So we're going to get a lot of Trump supporters that like to troll the internet instead of showing their support in the streets and such. Right. So what I want to do is say, why are you watching those? We don't support you. Right. Anyway, let me say that when I put myself through this for the second time and watched the debate.
I didn't. I was in Mexico.
I know.
On the beach. In Mexico.
Beach. But before the debate, he brought all 4 of Bill Clinton's accusers. You remember that? He was a horny son of a bitch. But it has nothing to do with Hillary.
No, of course not.
If Freddy was running for president, and I was, just chilling, being the best man, whatever, that has nothing to do with you?
No.
That was me.
And this is turned into a fucking circus. And when I saw clips of the second debate while I was in Mexico, right. On the beach, yes. And with at one point when Hillary was talking and Trump stood up and was like stalking behind her, what the fuck? I do not fucking understand how people can support this man. Okay, so a judge is letting the rape case go through. So how is he still able to run for president? He now has a rape case.
It's okay. Grab the pussy.
Him. Like, I don't fucking understand. When you have Republicans that are saying, why are you supporting this man? When Arizona, John McCain hasn't pulled his head out of his ass yet. He's still supported Trump.
Oh, he is? After he insulted him?
Yeah. John McCain still hasn't pulled his head out of his ass.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But when you have most of Arizona that is voting for Hillary, when you have the Arizona Republic endorsing Hillary, when you have...
We're about to turn blue, y'all.
Like, you have major red states that are slowly turning blue because Trump is such a fucking... And you still have women that are making excuses for him. Oh, it's just... He's just talking. That's what men do.
So, you know who really pissed me off? And I cannot stand this lady for some reason. Because she's a Trump supporter. The one that's on CNN... She's pretty. She's blonde, very educated, but she'll defend Trump until he doesn't win, obviously. But she, during the pre-debate and the post-debate, I just wanted to like reach through and grab her because she was like, "Well, he's okay. Oh, he didn't mean it." And I'm like, so if he walked up to you and said, "I'm gonna grab your pussy," and you're okay with it because I'm rich and famous, and you're gonna like it, and then does it and walks away, what's gonna happen?
Nothing. She won't do a goddamn thing because these women have been so fucking brainwashed to think that men can do whatever the fuck they want and it's fine because they're men and that's what men do and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you have fucking daughters. So what are you gonna do? Like, Ryan. What the fuck? You have daughters. You're gonna tell your daughters that some kid's gonna fucking, get drunk or eat whatever.
Freddy.
Like a professor or whatever.
Will rope you.
It's fucking bullshit.
So, let us go into another thing that I think is not okay, which brought maybe two in the news. What I saw. 2 or 3 celebrities to post on Instagram or Facebook about their sexual assault that they I don't know what the word is, but they had to go through from like men that they dated. That one person said that I would say like a person that's not a celebrity said that they told their mom and they said that men are just horn machines kind of thing. It's like what Ryan is saying.
Right.
But when he went during the debate, he totally totally did not say, I apologize. He says, I did apologize. He didn't like reiterate his apology. He said it was locker talk. Everybody talks like that.
Bullshit. I love that. And I love that the athletes that are jumping on going, I don't know what fucking locker room you've ever been in, but that's not what we talk about in the locker room.
I mean, I was in high school. I was an athlete, but I mean,
the problem is this shit like this starts when we're little. When little boys run around with little girls on the playground and hit them, we tell them, oh, he hits you because he likes you. Then these little girls grow up thinking that because their man beats the shit out of them, or because anybody beats the shit out of them, it's okay. They just do it because they like you. This starts from
day one.
Day one. That boys will be boys, blah, 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 blah. This is the problem with rape culture, is the fact that we keep teaching girls don't get raped instead of teaching boys don't fucking rape people. This is a problem. And nobody sees it. The fact that we still have women making fucking excuses for this shit blows my damn mind.
So, not to go off of women, but I want to move to the people of color. So, 2 cases. I have to name 2 cases. Let me name the 2 cases and I'll let you go on your soapbox. So, first question. One of the first questions that Donald Trump was asked in this debate was about being Islamophobic. He was asked what he would do to, like, dissipate that. That's the first one. Second one is a older Black male who may or may not be educated, but is educated, and may or may not be middle class, but is earning 6 figures. And so his answers, Islamophobia, answered it with a very basic Islamophobic answer with quoted, Muslims need to report things when they see it.
I love the hashtag that's popped up all over Twitter.
So what I want to say is, no, Donald, everybody needs to watch, and you need to be the one to iterate that. If so help me God, you become president.
No,
the suicide rate is going to go through the roof.
My favorite thing is when they were interviewing the VPs, when Mike Pence was like, we didn't say that. Nobody said that. I didn't say that. No, you didn't say that. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Here's the video. Here's the audio. Here's the transcript. Here's that. We didn't say that. Here's the transcript. Here's the video. They're delusional. They're absolutely fucking delusional. And it blows my damn mind. Did you see the video of the Hispanic, was she on CNN? No, Fox. She's a Republican Hispanic woman who was up against, I can't remember who it was, who was saying that Trump's not a racist. Trump's not a racist. She's like, yes, he fucking is. He said this, 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 and this. No, he didn't. Let me quote. He said when Mexico sends their people, they're sending their rapists. They're sending their drug dealers. They're sending, and some of them, I assume, are good people. And she said, let me say it in 2 languages.
So let me go back. We're still talking about people of color. So he slams Islam because he thinks that Islam is to blame for terrorists. And as being a person that has been around, and one of my favorite teachers in school was Muslim, that ain't cool.
Yes, Ana Navarro, that's who that was.
Yes.
Fucking phenomenal.
So then, the Black gentleman, who may or may not be educated, or may not be earning 6 figures, asked the question about crime and police and all this other stuff. But Donald Trump automatically assumes that Blacks and Hispanics need to be protected and need to learn, I'm paraphrasing in my own little way, in my own little snippety bitch of a way, that, because I got offended by this answer, that in the inner city,
because that term is so 1974.
Basically, what that stands for is the ghetto, the inner city is so diluted with crime that Black people and Mexicans need to get their shit together.
Right.
Now, I'm somewhat of a middle class citizen. Somewhat. Don't look.
Well, no, you're Black. You obviously must live in the inner city.
And I must have a gun.
And well,
according to his answer.
Well, yes.
So
that you got out of the trunk of a car.
And I am fighting with Mexicans every day of the week.
This man is so ridiculously out of touch. Like, he's fucking clueless.
So I want to, for those people that, if you know a Trump supporter, maybe we won't get tired, maybe we will. I would love. I know who I would get for a Hillary supporter, and is a very good debater. I would like to get one Trump supporter, and we'll have them on the show. And you know what? Fuck the two candidates. You know who was getting me going was Anderson Cooper.
And that's what I heard.
Anderson Cooper, yes, baby, yes. When he said inner city, I was like, wait a minute. I live in a Mormon neighborhood.
I'm so fucking floored. And okay, so I keep people saying, well, I'm not gonna unfriend anybody for their political views. You can vote however you want to vote. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, that's fine. But here's the problem with that.
There's a deeper issue, though.
Right. It's like, so you're supporting somebody that is very vocal about being racist and about
not just racist, sexist.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's a racist. He's a misogynistic asshole. He is an admitted sexual assaulter.
Well, he didn't just do that.
And he's against like all LGBTQ rights. So
is his running mate.
So you're supporting a man who is essentially saying that my life doesn't fucking matter. He could destroy my healthcare. Right now, my insurance pretty much covers everything. Mm-hmm. I can go get bottom surgery, it'll cover it. It covered, like,
no, that's not right.
Like, I don't understand it at all. And frankly, I'm like, okay, so you're willing to vote for somebody that is willing to
Gabe says that he has two friends that work that are lesbians who work for Border Patrol and are voting for the dumb idiot with the horrible tan.
Like, I don't understand it. And I'm like, okay, so you're voting for somebody who not only is like conservative, but has made it his mission to undo things like marriage equality and undo everything
not just like say it.
This could directly affect my life.
Yeah.
Like, I know people that like you're married to a trans individual, but you're voting for somebody that could very well take all of that away and say that your marriage is not valid because that's not really a dude, or that's not really a woman, or whatever.
So people aren't thinking about some things that have been almost written into law. So Donald Trump, if he doesn't like the gays, he could do other things. Like for a long time.
And fucking Pence is awful.
For a long time, women couldn't vote. What if, not saying that he will, not saying that he would, but I'm saying, what if he didn't believe in the LGBT culture and decided you can't vote? What if he decided that you can't have a bank account?
There's
so many things. I mean, you see the things that have already surfaced.
For a while, blacks and women couldn't own property. At what point are they going to go back to that? You're a second-class citizen. You no longer have rights.
So the way
Trump and Pence have talked Putin up so much. They think Putin is doing an awesome bang-up job in Russia. Do you know what it's like for gays in Russia?
They get killed on the street.
Yeah. So if that's who they're looking at as being, people don't seem to understand the ramifications of putting a man like this in office. Like, it's ridiculous. And frankly, if I know somebody that is voting for Trump, I'm sorry, but I will delete you because you are...
Ryan, he could. He would have the ultimate... It's almost... And, can I mention one other thing that I don't like about him?
Just one?
So I have many, but the mention of... I know the taxes is a big thing, but I don't care. I mean, I do care, but that's almost like the birther. What I don't mind is that every time he brings up like a state or a country, he'll say, I have investments there. Mm-hmm. Or, oh, I've owned property there for many, many years. To me, that sounds like if Freddy ran for president and he has 12 properties in 12 different states, he's worried about what's happening in those 12 states, how his property is doing, and what money he's going to earn off of it while he's in office, because he can change that.
People don't understand, like, they look at Hitler and they think, oh, because Erica just compared him to Hitler. And the thing is that Hitler was even more unassuming. Okay, so Trump actually is more blatantly fascist than Hitler was. Hitler was a vegetarian, soft-spoken, was at the beginning stages of Parkinson's and was an artist. And he was terrified of speaking in public. Terrified of speaking in public. Every single one of Hitler's speeches was choreographed down to every hand movement, every head movement, every single thing he did was like completely choreographed. And yet this one man managed to cause so much damage, and Trump is right fucking that. Ryan, yeah, no, certain guy who's registered to vote and isn't planning to. I don't understand that either. Although I know a lot of millennials are like, it doesn't pertain to me. I don't care.
Why? I have voted since I was 18.
I see so many.
If it was up to me,
I'm like,
would have been in office.
I don't fucking understand it. And you know, there's still a few of those fucking Bernie or bust people out there that are butthurt about Bernie Sanders not making it. It's like, look, you want Bernie to make a difference? Keep him and Elizabeth Warren in the Senate where they can actually do their good. Give them the House back. Give the Democrats the House back. Put them in charge and fucking do something like that. With people like Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders in, you know, the Senate or in Congress or places like that where things can actually make a difference, that's where you want those people. The president really only has so much power. The problem is that if Trump gets elected and the Republicans maintain the majority, we're screwed. We're fucked. Because those same Republicans that have cock-blocked every single thing that Obama tried to do for the last 8 years will, just for shits and giggles and because they can, pretty much be like, hey, yes, we have a Republican, let's do it.
Hey!
Now, okay, so...
There's a lot of plans that are already in place that that have been discussed on the debate stage that nobody really is paying attention to. So if you are on Medicaid, Medicare, or the Obama plan, you better be careful, because Hillary wants to do something to improve it so you're not paying so much. But Donald Trump wants to rip it apart, take it out, kind of like before it was in place.
He doesn't know shit. What the fuck is he know?
But you know, so what I was thinking is, since he has so many investments, of course he's going to rip out the insurance part, and he's going to go back to you. You get your own private insurance.
Right.
We're not going to pay this at the state level. We're not going to pay it at the federal level. Right. You go ahead and take care of it, and I'll make money. So if nobody is seeing this billionaire,
you'll see things like private prisons go, like that's already like an issue, and it's already going to go fucking, yeah, like.
That's who I'm thinking of.
You know, like I
just need to find a Trump supporter.
I don't know. I am just fucking floored.
Yeah.
It's absolute.
So if you know anybody,
bullshit.
I know Ryan, you're pretty young. If you know anybody in our general vicinity of age, because this is the biggest from 18 to about 45 is the biggest group that does not come out and vote.
Which I don't fucking understand.
Because you know what you're doing? You keep saying, well, fuck the old people. They keep doing that things that, you know, blah, blah. But you know what's happening is those people that are, you know, not saying anything online or that are older that support Trump are going to go to the polls and they're going to vote.
Yep.
And what's going to happen is the snowbirds that come to Arizona, they're going to turn it back to red because they live here most of the year. Yep. So they claim this as a residency. And so when people are like in our age group and saying, oh, well, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Or why
what drives me fucking crazy are the people that don't vote and then bitch, moan, and complain. I'll be like, did you vote? Did you vote for anything? No, then shut the fuck up.
What you need to know is that when you vote, you become the voice. You become the voice of that representative that has the electoral vote.
Oh, so don't get me fucking started on the electoral votes. This is bullshit. This country is like...
I know.
Dude, I swear to God, people look at us and go, what were they smoking when they did this? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a democracy or it's not a democracy. Pick one. Like, you can't...
There was some little side debate on some...
God, and then there's Arpaio. Jesus Christ. I hope that
who's being charged?
Yes, he's finally being charged. He's being charged with contempt.
But he's allowed to run?
We're not sure yet. He's only being charged with contempt, though. Like, he's going to weasel his way out of that. He's not being charged with anything major. It's like,
I wish I was
really? That's all you're going to charge him with contempt?
I need to learn more about this law stuff so I can tear people apart. Yes, I love the outfit, too. It's quite original. I thought we were going for evening gown. He said evening down.
It's October. It's Halloween all month, right?
Wow.
So I can just...
It's Halloween all year for me.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, who knows? I might be in a bunny suit next week.
Mm.
Oh, next week is pumpkin spice, yes?
No, it's the week after.
Are you sure?
No.
Because it's the 12th.
Oh, is it the 12th? Oh, okay, yeah, it's next week.
Like, I don't know what day it is.
It'll be my pumpkin spice / birthday party.
It's a level 3. It's a level 3 misdemeanor. He could get 6 months in jail, but I'm willing to bet he's going to beat it because he's fucking Arpaio and has very, very deep pockets.
Okay, what's next on the list? We got 1, 2, 3 on these idiots with tan.
Well, we're running out of time.
Can we do quick ones?
Yes. What you
no, that one will take too long. The slut one. I do like that college sports has moved out of North Carolina. A number of sports organizations have moved their either championships or their home offices out of North Carolina. You know why? Because North Carolina went through all this biz, even though like a whole bunch of businesses and celebrities aren't performing there. All this stuff, they're losing millions of dollars, if not billions, because they support
discrimination.
We
should say, I don't know.
And I fear for the world because you're trans. I should not fear for the world for you. I fear for myself every day because I have many strikes against me. I could be the next Trayvon Martin among other victims. I could be the next I don't know, but gay bashed individual.
Yep. Yeah.
On First Friday, that's what I did. See, I told you I would remember. I went to First Friday this weekend, but something was different. I brought my family brought me, actually. They went around with me, but there was something different about it. And I mean it in the way like people see this behavior on TV, like Donald Trump. And when he says things like grab a pussy or it's okay, I'm just waiting for the day when he says, it's okay, that person was gay, or, it's okay, that person was trans. They get it. I hate when people say that. And unless you're a friend of mine, that's just like saying the N-word and all that other stuff, though I do not like the N-word. But I had a different feeling, like when people approached me, I was very cautious. Like I was like, okay, we're gonna take a picture. And I apologize, Ryan. My family wanted to go, so we did not meet up. Ryan wanted to meet up. I was by the food trucks, and after we ate, they were ready to go. But I did have a good time. So when you're voting this season, I cannot tell you who to vote for. Well, I will.
I'll tell you who to vote for regardless.
But, I just think even if somebody posts something like Donald Trump's going to solve world peace or something, I just take it in, let it go, and then think, okay, in the next 6 months, you're going to be coming to me and saying, why is this happening? And I'm going to be like, you're the dumb motherfucker that thought this was okay. So think about your rights. Think what you need to do is don't believe the propaganda. For one thing, I believe some of the propaganda that, you're right. I'll mention that in just a second.
She messaged me about it right now.
Yes, I haven't responded.
I haven't had a chance. I said I was going to talk to you about it.
We'll talk after the show.
Yeah, and I couldn't because I was at the beach.
Shut up.
I was in Mexico.
Anyway, so
at the beach.
What was I saying? God damn it.
Beach.
But I encourage you to be the voice of your generation, of your, I want to say your people, but that's very we don't want a narcissist as a president. Right. All I kept thinking to myself is, you are thinking about nothing but yourself.
It's because he can't see anything but himself. Anyway. Anywho,
where are we gonna be?
Upcoming shows and things. All right, so this weekend is Rainbows Festival, and Spotlight is going to be.
Are you coming on Saturday?
I'm not going on Saturday. I have shit to do.
Well, you don't have to poop at the Rainbows Festival.
Oh my god. No, I'm not going to be there on Saturday, but Sunday at 11 a.m. on the community stage, come and watch Spotlights. Myself, Felicia Minor, Eddie Broadway, Brigitte Darling. Sassy Diaz, Dominic Von Strapp, Coco Bardot. Come out, it'll be great. We've been working on some new numbers.
I haven't done it. Damn.
So it'll be fun. We're making Felicia dance. But that's
when does
Sunday,
that happening?
11 a.m. at the community stage. So please come out. It should be fun. And then the following weekend.
Pictures with people.
Okay. And then the following weekend, October 21st and 22nd, I'm actually emceeing the Sister Twisted show at the Cash. That should be interesting.
I have no words.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. Come out and watch me. I'm emceeing and I'm actually doing a couple numbers too. So come out and say hi.
Some numbers. In the parking lot.
Right. At the Cash, October 21st and 22nd. That's Friday night and Saturday night.
Chandel, book me, bitch.
And then Saturday, October 29th, I was supposed to be with Felicia.
Where are you going? Aren't you doing something fun?
Fucking work.
Oh.
But October 29th, the cruise and 7th. Go watch Felicia.
You sound so
Lady and the Tramps, hosted by Nikki Knowles. Since Lady Christian is going to be out of town, but go watch Felicia since I can't be there because I have to fucking work.
When you say that and look at your face. You might come Sunday. Well, let Marie know.
Right.
We are working on getting some guests. If you want to be a guest, I ask you with the deepest of my heart that I have left, that you do not beg, plead, or patronize me. Because if you know anything about me, if you ask nicely, you may get what you want.
Right.
If you ask mildly, I might turn on the switch and say no. And if you ask bitchingly, you will get a bitch back. Okay?
And don't pester.
Don't pester me.
Don't fucking pester.
Don't pester me.
Like, that's unnecessary.
None of you that are watching have done that, but don't pester me.
And next week, and that's the whole thing, is that the people that are pestering don't fucking watch.
Oh.
So that's another thing. If you have no idea what we do on the show,
you never seen an episode.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, what?
So, but next week we're doing our pumpkin spice taste testing.
Basically.
So tune in for that, because we're going to have all the things that are pumpkin spice.
If you have any suggestions, you know where to reach us.
Because I'll be going to Trader Joe's and probably Sprouts to get a couple of things. I know Felicia's going to get a couple of things. So, and I think we're going to see if we can get Karen Crusher here. I believe we're going to get Patricia Mason. So yeah, we're going to do a pumpkin spice, like the basic taste test.
Basically.
Right.
Oh, I gotta wash my blonde wig. It is ratted. Doesn't surprise you, does it? So, some future guests that we have. I'm working on talking with some fashion bloggers. They talk color and blouses and things that I should be.
Corn stuff.
Yeah.
What corn stuff?
What corn stuff?
Corn stuff. Corn.
Oh, what you were talking about. That was on the cob.
Oh my God! The caramel corn, the caramel corn stuff, the soft.
While you get excited, I'll say
the
Brandon Wolf Hill, a gay rapper and YouTuber, will be on the week after next, I believe. And then I had a little oops-a-daisy. So Havoc Von Doom will be on later.
Oh
and we have some more guests. If you want to be a guest, don't fucking patronize me. Do not text me.
Don't beg.
Midnight.
Don't
Do not make me feel like a victim. Don't come after my. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anyhow,
we want to thank
so much
the
for
Phoenix
watching.
Movie Bears for sponsoring us, and Gabe King Photography, who actually watch us. Gabe, I want to see how pretty I look in some other pictures, because I'm getting tired of looking at myself and.
Right? Seriously.
And then oh, I can't do the yes. We're not doing those.
Right. Also, we're actually, I guess, technically sort of sponsored by Tantus Inc. right now. Go to tantusinc.com. Right. Go to tantusinc.com. Go shopping for some fabulous toys if you have questions about any of them or whatever. Then come to me, let me know. I'll happily help you. I don't know, what are you doing?
Like I did the last time.
And if you find anything that you would like to purchase, use the code Freddy's Tip, and that will get you 15% off of tantusinc.com.
Okay.
That will get you 15% off of your order, and 15% is pretty decent. I mean, you'll be able to, at least covers, tax and stuff. So go to tantusinc.com, go shopping, use Freddy Tip, 15% off. That's a good thing. Yeah, y'all want.
You want to be a sponsor? We're still looking for an underwear sponsor. BB said that she's hooking it up, but if we can get underwear, I'll even wear a bra.
There you go.
You can wear the pant. Well, shutting that down because that turns into something else. I don't want to go there. We'll talk about fetishes later. Be sure to like this episode, subscribe, share it with your friends, and most certainly your enemies. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And special thanks to our sponsors, the people that watch live, and those that watch on the replay. We'll see you next week. Oh, yes, Gabe King. I need to do that more often. I need to tell people to buy I need to find a cheaper version of the shirt. But Gabe King bought a hashtag Buy Felicia shirt, and I can post that on my on the Facebook page.
I need your words.
Oh, and I need to tell you.
Oh my God.
I need to tell you more about. We need to post more often about the shirt giveaway.
Yes, thing. Yes.
I need to go back to the episode and watch what we said, because
I
did not keep track of all the things that we were offering. But we'll give it to you.
Right.
Because we said and digitally recorded. Fuck.
Well, that's for the other shirts. You have to get 10 people, or whatever it was.
48.
24. 24 or 48, depending on what they wanted to give away. Anyway,
well,
thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week for our basic taste test.
Basically.